So I've got a problem with my heating is when it gets up to around about temperature, this goes crazy, clicking and firing the boiler and absolutely going crazy until it's up to temperature. I used to be able to simulate the fault by turning this just about to it, and it would start vibrating, but it stopped. I don't know why. I'm going to try and change this for Honeywell L614A, but this new one will go in this hole instead of that sensor. Might have to cut it a little bit bigger. I'm not sure how it's wired yet, but I'll open them both up and have a look. I might just block it in here rather than trying to get the... I might get the cable into there, I'll see. Depends if I can trace it back from there to in there. Anyway, I'm going to turn the power off and start dismantling. This is on a wide plan system. So I have to look to see how it's wired. So that's my main wiring in the house. Oh, nothing marked. I'm not clear. Oh. That's inside the sensor. HCLTLN. So is that well, live, permanent live is 3, neutral is 5, so I must use the other 3 on this new one. So one will be hot water on, one will be hot water off. And one will be a call from the programmer. So I'm going to take a photograph of that. I have 2 reds. Yep. So be careful not to mix them up. Not sleeved the other one. I'm going to mark it with a... There's one orange. It's hard to tell, but it'll look the same colour to me. I'm going to mark that one. The second one with a marker pen, little stripes. I'm going to take this off and have a look, see if I can get cables behind there. I'm not taking this off in case I knock something off. So I've marked that second red up. So it's different to the first one with a marker pen, just striped it a little bit. And now I'm going to take this off. I've taken a photograph of this, so I've got the colour codes and what they are. I'll just take that off and I'll fit this new stat onto the tank. I probably have to cut that a bit bigger, but take that off first, see what's behind. Right, so I'll show you what I've done. I didn't want to show us messing about running cables and that because it takes time. I've got it to tidy up when I've finished. But what I've done is that there's a back box on there. So they were terminated like that, HCLTLN. So I put a chalk block in there and I marked it at the bottom exactly the same, HCLTN. So the live and neutral's not used on this new thermostat. So on there 3 and 5 are not going to be used. So put my new stat on. I've left the top off so you can see it, and it's C121 here. And C is the programmer call. C is the programmer call. So that cable's just routed around there. I'm going to tidy it up. And programmer call in there is TL, hot water call from programmer. So I've put that in exactly the same place. Then I've got blue on one, and one is heating call, which is H on here, so it's blue in there, and only one wire left on this. I used the earth, it's the only piece of flex cable I had, 2.5 flex that is. So that's on position 2. And position 2, because I've got a 3-port valve, still needs a live when the hot water turns off, and you've got to run that to hot water off, which is C on here, hot water off. So all I've got is H, C and TL. Forget the other two, the live and the neutral, they're not used. Could have pulled it back to there and terminated in there, but it's a right rat's nest. I don't want to knock something off. Anyway, I'm going to put a blanking plate over there, staple it up neatly out the way, and put the cover back on. So a little cover comes with it here. I don't know if I'll put the knob on, I might. That goes in there and screws in. So hopefully that's all done, and the strap to hold it tight against the tank. So I'll do that to finish, and hopefully that stops the fault when my central heating is clicking and banging every morning. Only when the tank gets up to temperature. So when that cylinder is about at temperature, the bimetallic strip in this old sensor must be faulty, or something's faulty in the unit. It's quite a few years old now, so the boost was never used. I think that's what the live and the neutral are for on that, but sounds like it's working. When I turn it up and down, I can hear the 3-port valve motoring. Don't know if you'll hear it there. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that was simpler than what I thought. It was good that there was a back box on there, because I had bought another block to block it just above the main one, but once I've tidied it up and put a blanket plate over there, that'll be spot on. Central heating working properly again, hopefully.